What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Finance Bro podcast. We haven't done one of these in like forever, so if you guys are a longtime fan, you probably
Finance Bro.
This is our friend Brendan. He made
Forex expert.
You know, he is a Forex expert.
He's a Forex master.
He does Forex the not spammy, you know, all that way. So we are interested to learn a little bit of Forex on this podcast. You know, just like a little light. Overview, and we could have him involved in the channel a little bit later as well. Who knows where things will go. But my name is Zach, this is Kyle, this is Brendan, and today we're going to be just giving you an update on our life, how the channel is going, all of our plans, everything like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, keep watching. But anyways, so Brendan, how do you know us? How do you know us? Where
I've played basketball with Zach and sports with Zach for many years. Kyle I met through high school, and we've been buds ever since, doing a lot of really crazy stuff.
Fun stuff.
You could go see on
it's on
YouTube.
Palm. Go on Palm.
Yeah. If you guys want to, now you know what, that'll be a thing in the future.
Yeah. You know? Don't worry about that actually.
But so Kyle, how's your investing been going since our last podcast? How the last podcast, if you guys would like to watch, there's a card right now. We talked about our plans for 2021, our goals. How are your goals and plans going?
They're going really well. What's it called? I was investing a lot, like the last time I made a podcast, which is a couple months ago. And now it's going well. You know, I think I stepped back a little bit from the investment game. I'm still investing, but like I'm not like day trading as much. And Finance Bro is finally really starting to take off and do well. So that's exciting. I'm really hyped about that. It's my baby. I'm just happy. Life's good. I just need to get fit. I need to start eating more healthy, and I need to work out more.
Our goals, he is actually more of the health expert.
This guy's
us. We've just been out here in our hermit crab, just making videos for you guys. So he is going to be helping us.
Maybe we'll sell some exercise routines. Maybe we'll get you guys hooked on. We'll hook you guys up with some really good like wellness and lifestyle plans.
Yeah, but so
just advice. We're not experts.
Yeah, we're not experts or anything.
Definitely be advice. See how we progress.
It's just what we do, and maybe it'll work for you.
Right? We're not financial advisors. We are not.
We're not fitness coaches. We're not. None of that.
We don't have any certifications. Nothing like that. We are just.
But if you guys would be interested in that, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we could do that.
But yeah, so our goals for Finance Bro, was it 100K by the end of this year?
I wanted 100K by summer.
By summer? On Finance Bro?
I think that's a bit of a big leap.
Yeah, that seems like a big leap. I thought it was 10,000.
Unless the algorithm really starts picking us up, maybe. But yeah, probably by the end of the year, 100K.
Yeah, end of the year. We are on track for about 36K subscribers at this rate we're going at, which is obviously not 100K. But if we see the growth we want to, I think we can get to 100K. So we've been doing really well. And investing wise, we have kind of shifted our focus from day trading as our only thing we do, to now making videos for you guys that explain and kind of teaches more than just goes over how or the plays we're making, basically.
Yeah, it's more about helping people now.
Exactly. So we're more trying to help you guys understand the financials of a company, the fundamental analysis of a company. And that kind of leads us into, when you're doing Forex, do you look more at the technical analysis, or do you look at fundamentals at all? Like, what goes into your Forex process?
Wait, just real quick, for those who don't know, can you explain a little bit about what Forex is?
Yeah,
okay, I'll explain Forex. So Forex is trading currencies through the Forex market. So you compare one currency to, let's say, the US dollar to the Canadian dollar, and then whatever one is stronger, you can make the profit. You're going to predict either if it's going to buy or it's going to sell. And the reason a lot of people think Forex is a scam is because there's been a lot of MLMs, multi-level marketing companies, who go through Forex and give you signals, and then they want you to sign up, and then they want you to bring your friends, and then your friends, and that's how it's become a scam. Because Forex itself, if you learn the skill of Forex, it's just like the stock market. There's no scam. You're literally just there with the charts, and you're going to do what you want to do and make the money you want. The scam comes from trying to bring people in and try to make it a business type of thing to help the guy.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
It's kind of like a pyramid scheme.
I'm not saying Forex, but the way those people are doing it.
Yeah, the way it's like an MLM, and they'll tell you, they'll send you signals, and so you never learn how to trade it. and you're totally reliant on whoever's sending you signals, and then you tell your friends because the guy's going to be accurate most of the time, and then they're going to want to do it, and then eventually that's going to stop, and you're going to be stuck with no money because you don't know how to actually trade, and those signals are going to not do what you want, and then you're out of money from the subscription and all that. So that's the scam behind Forex, but
Forex is real. It's just the way
it's actually a bigger market than the stock market.
Yeah.
It holds something like, I haven't checked that. I think it's about a
it's currency.
$billion market, and I don't know how much the stock market is, but it's a huge market because it is currency and you're just trading different currencies.
Right.
It's like if you went to a different country, we flew to, let's say, Europe, and I needed to get the euro, okay? But all I have is US dollars. I would go up to the currency area in the airport and say, I need to transfer this US dollar into the euro, and depending on which one's stronger, say I give them $100. If the euro's strong, I'll get $120. Just because the euro is stronger because inflation and all that other stuff. But that's what you're doing, but multiple times in the market throughout the day. And you can come in, come out, you could do long-term trades, you could do short-term day trading, intraday trading, all that type of thing.
And it's a 24/7 market, right? There
are different time zones that are better to trade in, like the London market and all those other things that you can learn. But it is a 24-hour market. It is open all the time. It doesn't close.
Right.
There's always a currency that you can trade. And there's even cryptocurrencies that if you wanted to trade too.
That's something that's really interesting as we have recently had a really big problem with Forex scammers on our Instagram comments and in our YouTube comments. So a lot of people, I feel like everyone of our viewers pretty much know at this point not to feed into them. Mm-hmm. But it'll be multiple people. There was one comment section we had on YouTube where there was 20 different accounts that referred all to one person. And they're wow, this guy
they're so detailed.
That guy is in an MLM, and he's trying to get as many people to sign up under his name, and because he gets a certain
commission.
It's a commission. That's what it is. And they'll have these rankings. They'll be okay, you're going to start out as a star, right? So if you get 2 more people, then you become a bronze or a ruby or whatever. And then you make that certain amount a month. And then after you get that, you become a sapphire. And after you get that certain amount of people. And then they're saying all these things. If you get this amount of people in this amount of time frame, then you can come to visit us in our location. We'll pay for your trip and all this thing, which it is true. They do that, but the chances of you bringing people in is slim. The chances of them finding success and staying in with you is even slimmer. Yeah. And it's all based off of who you can convince that it's not an MLM, a pyramid scheme. And then they'll be okay, then teach me how to trade, and you'll try to learn.
And you don't know anything.
They don't teach you what you really want to know. So here's the thing with Forex too, is it's not only the MLM side, but there's also those MLMs, or there's people online on YouTube and all those other things that are teaching you Forex, right? But they're not teaching you the way that you should be trading. They're treating support and resistance, which you can trade Forex that way, but there is a better way. And the only way you learn that, it's not going to be through YouTube. It's not going to be through other things. You have to find someone who's a mentor. So the reason I got into Forex is because someone I know who's close to me that I trust found one of his friends that he used to work with who stopped working there, went to go trade Forex. They caught up a couple years later. He's now a successful Forex trader. And he trades, it's called the institutional trading, and it's the way that the banks trade, because Forex is a market for big businesses, it's for the banks, it's to increase they have some lot size, and then they'll drop a huge lot size and move the whole market up. And if you learn how to move with the bank and move the market up, then you're going to be making, and that's how you're supposed to be trading Forex. So you need to really find a mentor, and I found a mentor who taught me this way, and it's not a way you're going to find on YouTube. It's not a way you're going to find on anywhere else. You'll find things that are similar, but it's not going to be the same thing because they're not going to want to teach you that way because, everyone wants to.
Because then there's no need for all these multi-level marketing things if you just teach it the correct way.
Yeah, no.
So, and it's interesting because he taught us, he gave us a little 30-minute lesson, and it was foreign to me, but
very detailed, very well read.
And it made more sense as I watched YouTube videos and they tried to explain it their way, and then they were using bits and pieces of what Brendan was saying, but then it was just something that wouldn't really work, and the way Brendan said it made a lot more sense in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he might teach that a little bit down the road on this channel, and but we'll see what happens. But yeah, so that is an interesting breakdown of Forex, and it's not always a scam, guys. So
well, it isn't a scam.
It isn't a scam. It's just the way people.
It's still a way of making money. It's just it sounds like the MLMs have taken it over and like perverted it.
It's bad.
It's not.
It's bad.
It seriously is. I mean, we had, like Zach said, we had 20 people in our comments like commenting that stuff, and these were they were bots. You could totally tell they were. But also, it was so like well constructed that somebody who's maybe
they had a conversation with themselves.
Yeah.
Like, some of the bots like have such detailed sentences and stuff. I took a $5,000 investment with, and then they would at like the person, and my life has been forever changed.
That's what they say.
Now like everything is great, and like they had all these detailed little like anecdotes. It's crazy.
They'll say my life has been completely changed.
Yeah.
You will make money while you sleep, which you can't through the Forex market, but they exaggerate it, saying I make $1,000 just by doing nothing but taking these signals, which is not true,
and
because the signals are not actually right. And if you're relaying everything that all your money, because this is your money you're putting in, on someone who you think is going to be right on a market, why not trust yourself and learn the skill and do it the way that you know? And even if you do lose money, it's because you messed up and then you learn from it. If you're taking the signals and then you lose money, it's because you have no idea, because you have no idea what he did wrong, So that's that whole thing.
It's very comparable to the stock market, I think. I mean, obviously it's different, but like there are a lot of people, especially on YouTube and in this space, who will do exactly what you're saying, where it's not a multi-level marketing scheme. Although I'm surprised that more people haven't tried doing that with the stock market. I think it's just because Forex is a little bit more unknown. It's like less.
It's new. It just opened up. It's a brand new thing.
It's not as relative, in the minds of people. I don't think.
What used to be for Forex, you used to need to have a huge amount of capital just to be able to get into the Forex market. Now they open it up where you can have whatever capital you want, $5, $100, whatever. It's just going to change your lot size, and it's all about risk management and all that. But it used to just be for big companies who just drop a bunch of money in, move the market up, double their money, and then get out. That's all they used to do. And now it's open to everyone, and it's so new that,
Yeah, people are going to take advantage of it.
Yeah, but so awesome take on that. But we opened up an LLC recently. I want to be fully transparent. We have Finance Bro LLC. We just got a bank account for today. We are making big moves.
Very excited.
It's really, we're trying to scale this Finance Bro thing really far. So if you guys haven't already, please subscribe.
And like the video.
We say that at the end of the video, but we wanted to say,
Yeah, if you got this far.
If you got this far, you're 12 minutes in, you might as well just
It takes
subscribe.
like 3 seconds to hit the sub and like button.
But yeah, so what are your plans for March of 2021? Like, what do you have going on March 2021, and then you?
So a lot more. My plans in general, or my plans for finance?
Just in general.
I'll talk in general. More school, obviously. You're just cranking out school because school. Got to finish school. It's important. And then lots of expansion in finance, bro. I want to get the socials blocked in and good to go, because I think the socials need a little bit of work as far as the content we're putting out. I want to start prepping for course launches here pretty soon.
Yep.
Start getting that stuff kind of written out and get ready for like a summer release date or something like that.
Yep.
I want to get monetized. I want to be monetized at the beginning of March, like for Finance Bro, because we're not monetized yet. Which, by the way, if you guys want to help us, you guys could go watch all our videos, and that would be awesome. Maybe we get a few watch hours from it. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we have playlists with all of our videos.
We're so close. If you guys did, it'd be super cool. But yeah, that's a big goal. And just more expansion of Finance Bro. And work out more and eat healthier. That's a big thing. Yeah, I want to get on Brendan's workout plan and food plan.
Meal plan.
Yeah. All right.
So what about you? Do you have any, what are you doing in this March? Like, are you working? Are you
so
school?
I'll do a little background about me. So I am a reserve firefighter through a department. I won't say the name.
That's fine.
And then I just got hired to do a 911 ambulance service. So we're running 911 emergency pre-hospital care calls. So my career aspirations are to become a firefighter, and then obviously I'll be doing Forex on the side, because Forex is actually something you don't have to do 24/7 every day. You could just pop in, pop out, make your money, put in a trade, you go do your job, come back and then check the trade and how it's going. But my aspirations, I'm starting a new job, working with the fire department and trading the Forex market. And
doing school right now?
Yeah, doing school. I'm with Cal State Fullerton right now. With
Cal State Fullerton, woo! But he might be moving.
Yeah, I might be going to Long Beach State. I don't know. We'll see. It's up in there. I'm just trying to decide. But yeah, that's that's pretty much for me. I used to do rowing. At my community college, we won a lot of national championships. That's how I got into so much fitness and stuff, and how I learned all that. So
and so for me, I'm basically I'm in a fraternity, and I go to those meetings on Sundays. But really, throughout the week, all I'm doing is working on videos for you guys, researching stocks in the Discord in the link in the description if you guys want to join.
Check out Patreon.
So I'm in there, and I'm just basically a day-to-day. What my day looks like is I wake up, I make my first meal of the day that Brennan made a meal plan for me, so it'll make my first meal of the day. Maybe stream before that as well, and then I go work out, do any classes I have, make my next meal, and then I will be researching, and that's when I do all my research. After about like 1 or 2, I'll do all my research for the videos. I'll pump out a video for the next day. And then I will basically just be in the Discord for the rest of the night and
just chilling, hanging out with you guys if you guys are part of it.
I'm all in work mode right now, and I also have school, and then and then Brendan, I would like to ask you, what kind of or how did you get into fitness, and like how's your fitness going? Like how much have you gained like in the 3 years of college? Like where were you at and where are you now? Like how much did you weigh? Like what's your process?
Can we put pictures up? I mean,
sure, yeah,
send it to us.
I'll send you guys some pictures. But fitness has been something I've always been into. I've always been a tall, skinny guy, and so high school I played basketball for 4 years or whatever.
Yep.
Did pretty good. Got burned out on that. Then I went to row for Orange Coast. If you live around there, really good rowing college. We competed against all UC schools. We won 2 national championships, 2 state championships, and actually got a scholarship from it after my 2 years. The biggest scholarship you can get from the team, and that really inspired me to go into fitness and like check all that out. And then I started, trying to figure out the whole thing because, I would just lift here and there, sports or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would see some results, but nothing like too crazy. And then I realized that, your diet and everything is the biggest aspect of trying to do anything with fitness. So, I'll show the pictures and then...
Yeah, I'll show you guys my meal plan he made for me. It's like very in-depth, and I'm following it right now, and I was at 196 because I was literally just making YouTube videos and just staying inside all day. I've been working out for the past 2 weeks, and I cut out, soda. And, I was 196. After cutting out soda, I was about 192 or 193. And then on his meal plan, I'm now at 188. And I
really?
Stayed, yeah. So,
it works.
I had
I know it works.
I had In-N-Out a couple days ago, so I'm probably, I've lost some of that, or probably gained some of that back, at the end of the day, I am losing, I lost a good amount of weight because I was really, eating the worst I could, eating fast food every day. So
it's like me right now.
It's like, it was a drastic change for the past week, but it'll probably be more, constant and like lower at this point. But I felt so good every day after doing his meal plan and also just working out every day. I actually really enjoy working out.
Guys, your diet is the biggest thing. It's going to change how you feel. Literally, you'll feel more energized, more healthy, which is everyone wants to feel that way. More young, you'll feel younger, you'll feel stronger. Everything is just, if you get it right, it's hard to figure out what to get it right because everyone will say, like for me when I was skinny, everyone says, oh, just eat more.
No.
Don't eat more.
You have to eat more of the right stuff.
Don't eat more because they'll just say eat more, but they don't tell you what to eat, and then you just start getting fat and you're not building any muscle.
Yeah.
And then you just become that skinny fat that everyone talks about. Nobody likes being skinny fat. But we'll talk about it more if you guys are really interested. Comment down below.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Let us know if you guys want workout routines.
Yeah, we'll probably get an all-encompassing like.
We're gonna have a marketplace. Hey, we're gonna have an education marketplace here one day, real soon, where you guys can fitness, money, mindset, whatever. We're gonna have it all. So definitely
real estate,
everything.
One more thing about fitness. The key is if you guys want to start that journey, just figure out a meal plan. If you need help, you can comment one of us. I'll help you get on that track. But just stay consistent. People who see results, it doesn't matter if you're doing it right or wrong. I mean, obviously you don't want to get hurt, but if you keep going, you will see results eventually. Just keep staying consistent and it'll show. If you go for 2 weeks and you're like, oh man, I haven't seen any gains, don't be a wimp. Just keep going because it's not going to happen in 2 weeks. But then you take that picture 2 weeks ago, and then 3 months later, you're going to look back at that picture and be like, oh my gosh, I actually was seeing results. It's just so small that you don't notice until later down the line. It just all builds. So just keep going if you are trying to do that.
Consistency. The meals that you have in the meal plan, are they relatively like easy to make? Like,
it's so easy. So I've been it took me years. I don't know why this information is so hard to find on the internet. Yeah. No one wants to tell you how to burn fat, lose muscle. They'll talk about bulk up, cut, bulk up, and you can do bulk up and then cut, but it only works if you bulk up and then you do the cut perfectly. Because a lot of people will get bulky, and then they're like, oh, I don't want to be ripped anymore. I'm big now, so whatever. And then they never cut again, and then that's how they end up getting strong, but they just look thick. You've seen those people who are thick, bulky. I'm sure you guys know someone. Meal plan, it's just, you just want to be in a hypocaloric state, but with a lot of protein. And so the meal plan, it tells you how much portion sizes you want for each, how much you should be eating for a day. You find your maintenance calories, and then you go below that, and then all that. So yeah, if you're interested.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's really easy to make. Like, before this year, I didn't know how to make anything except for eggs. And now at this point, I've expanded my horizons. I know how to make a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
And doing that, I've learned how to make more stuff just from his meal plan because I didn't know how to make it before, but I had to do it, and I just went and I got all the ingredients, and I was like, wow, this is actually extremely easy to do.
Yeah, you want to make one that's catered to help you because there's so many out there that are so complicated. They use all the stupid spices. Yeah. They use all the fancy rice, all the fancy meats. You don't need that. You need to find one that works for you, and that you can, something that you already have in your house, but you need to find healthier options and then put them in, count the calories, and that's, you're on the move. That's cool.
That's sick.
But so switching to more like stock market again, because that is a lot of our followers. What did you think about the whole GameStop fiasco?
What, the recent run up or the very last run up that we
the initial run up, and then like how
initial run up. So the stock market in itself is beginning to see the early changes of what's going to happen, wherein it basically, I think the mass majority of the population becomes interested in trading because they realize that it's a way to make money. Yeah. So GameStop was a catalyst to that, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously GameStop was heavily shorted, and then Reddit, Wall Street Bets, saw an opportunity and they took it, and then it just started running up, and then the whole world saw that and then continued it, and that's what caused it to go to 400, right? I think it was like 400.
Yeah, $440.
Whoops. It just spiked anyways, and because of that, like, that has repercussions now, I think, in my opinion, because now, and I'm not saying it's bad, like, it's funny, like, stick it to the hedge funds, haha. But now we're going to have a lot more people who are interested in the stock market because they've made a little bit of money with GameStop maybe, or they see that you can make money off this kind of stuff. And now they're interested in it. And the big thing that decides their success rate and what they do next is who they go to for education, right? And so they're gonna look up like stocks on YouTube, whatever, and then the people who come up and they start watching, that's who they're gonna get into, and that's how their investing style is probably gonna evolve to.
Yeah.
So I think that could lead to some issues, I think, depending on who they end up following, because there are some pretty scummy channels out there, I think, that are really trying to lead people in the wrong direction. But if you're on here, you're definitely in the right direction. We're not trying to mislead anybody.
Yeah, I found on our live stream that on our live stream, I would give my investing strategy or like day trading strategy, and then people would follow it to a T. And I would try to tell them that they should find a strategy that works for them, and to make edits where they see fit. And when something doesn't work out and they don't understand why it didn't work out because they haven't been trading the way I've been trading this whole time, then they get a little bit mad and like, wow, your strategy didn't work. And I'm like, well, maybe if you just knew like the strategy and you made it your own and really understood what you were doing, then it would work. There's no one size fits all. If there was one strategy that worked every time for making money in the stock market and in Forex, then everyone would be millionaires because everyone would just do it.
Fitness too.
Exactly, fitness too. You have to find something that works for you, and we are here to try to help you find different ways, use different indicators on stock charts, and things of that nature that will help you out. But at the end of the day, you have to create your own investing strategy. Personally, I'm 80% long-term investing in mutual funds, ETFs, and 20% day trading and swing trading. And a lot of people probably think just from one glance at our YouTube channel that we are all short-term investing. That is not the case whatsoever. I really enjoy long-term investing. But when I talk about long-term investing on the YouTube channel,
everyone goes,
it's like, oh, I can't hear you. Like,
sleep.
I'm not going to watch this video.
We will talk about that more in the future, but right now we're really trying to build up an audience of people. And so if you are here for that, please stick around. I promise you that there will be more videos in the future about more positions that we're trying to take long term and talking about companies that are a little bit more, I guess, well known in the markets, because right now a lot of it is these kind of more speculative penny stocks, and we like talking about them right now because they do well. But in the future we will be expanding our horizons, and it's not just going to be stocks too. Like we said, with fitness, with personal finance, with real estate, all that stuff. This is going to be a one-stop shop eventually. So stick around if you want to, see how that goes and everything.
I love how when Kyle's talking, it's like
totally
the lowest, and then he just screams.
Stick around.
I've been watching it the whole time. I'm like, Kyle, speak up. Kyle, speak up.
I thought I was speaking loud enough.
No.
No, either way.
It's okay. But so I think.
But yeah, you have to find what works for you.
Yeah, and what's it called? Right now, we are making a lot of short-term plays because that's what you guys like to watch, and we're trying to do that in the most educational way possible. So I hope you guys listen to the full video and everything we say, because if you just take bits and parts and the bits and parts that just take the stock and buy it, that is not what we want you to do whatsoever.
Yeah, we don't tell you guys
we'll never tell you to buy or sell anything. Any asset or security, we'll never tell you to do that, but we will give you, the fishing analogy. We'll give you the fishing rod and we'll teach you how to use it, but we're never gonna just give you the fish.
We'll sit there and go, oh, look at this income statement. Let's read it, and then we read the income statement. We go, look at how much revenue they had this year. Look at their profit. Let's look at their assets, total liabilities, total assets, all that kind of stuff. We'll do that all day. We'll sit, oh, look at this company. This company is in the cannabis industry. That is an interesting industry that I think has potential, and we can sit there and talk our theory about it all day, right? But we're never going to say, buy the stock, it's going to go crazy, because that's stupid.
I mean, our title might, kind of resemble that, but
we do some clickbait, but everybody does, and people are much more guilty than us with clickbait. Pretty much everybody else.
Yeah, we talk everything about we say everything about,
But it's important. You gotta be able to teach yourself, because instead of the Forex too, it's like anything. You can't do anything if you don't know how to do it for yourself. If you rely on other people to tell you how to invest, you're gonna lose in the long run.
Yeah,
and then you're just gonna get sad.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for the podcast. Do you have anything you want to plug or anything like that?
No.
Yeah.
Ghostwriter.
And what do you want to say for the end of the video?
Let's see. Market's going through a big pullback right now. Just a little update. Market's going through a big pullback right now. A lot of people are scared. If you're scared and you're watching this, don't worry. Market's dropped a lot worse than what it's going through right now. It could go more. It could. Who knows? We can't really predict that kind of stuff. But just be careful out there. Do your due diligence. Don't listen to crazy people who are telling you to buy certain things.
I know.
What? Oh, am I talking too quiet?
Just look at the wavelength.
Just make sure you're doing a good job out there. Stay safe. We're not financial advisors. None of this is financial advice. Please talk to a registered financial advisor before you invest in any asset or security. And make sure to like and subscribe to the video. If you guys want 2 free stocks with Webull, I'm talking loud. If you want 2 free stocks with Webull, check out the description. The link in the description below. When you sign up, you get 2 free stocks when you sign up and deposit. And it's a good way to support the channel. Also, if you want to support this channel one more further, you can check out our Patreon, and that gets you access to our Discord. You can get access to our weekly or daily watch list, depending on which tier you go with.
And that's going to be it for
That's it. I'm sorry, I just clapped and peeked the hell out of everything.
Yeah, he's not very conscious of our audio situation. It's
our audio situation. It's so high quality.
But yeah, so that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys all for watching. If you've made it this far,
Thank you, Brendan, for sitting in.
Thank you so much for
our special guest.
Podcast. You might be seeing him more in the future if you're going to be rocking with us.
Get used to this face.
Heavy. Yeah. So we're courses and all that will be coming this summer. We're already in the process of starting to make those. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Liked the video. You already made it up the whole way. Just takes a second. My name is Zach. This is Kyle. This is Brendan. And we'll see you later.
Peace.
Nice.
Oh, God.